Welcome back to NJ.com. Jackie Friedman here with the Star Ledger's boys lacrosse expert Mike Kinney. We're going to run through some of the county tournament finals that we already know that are set. We're going to start with Summit real quick, though.
Yeah.
They finished the regular season 15-0. I think it's safe to say it's to the defense's credit. They allowed 37 goals all season.
37 goals in 15 games against that kind of competition. Bobby Lawrence and Jules Godino and the rest of the boys on that Summit defense are doing an unbelievable job. I'm telling you, these guys want to go down in history. Whether they want it or not, they may be going down in history as the best close defense in the state of New Jersey. No one can score on them.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
We'll see where they go this postseason. Tuesday, we have the Morris County final. Madison and Kinnelon. The first time in 23 years that Mountain Lakes or Del Barton is not playing in it. And it's only the fifth time that those teams aren't playing each other.
Right.
Though you look at those two teams, and you can't be surprised that either of them's there.
No, you can't be surprised. I mean, these teams, Madison and Kinnelon were neck and neck going in with those teams as it was. Kinnelon and Mountain Lakes in their first game was a tremendous game in overtime that Mountain Lakes won. Kinnelon just turned the table on that. Now, Madison and Del Barton had not played, and Madison had never beaten Del Barton before. But in the rankings, Del Barton was 8. And Madison was 9. In the seedings, Del Barton was 1 as defending champ, and Madison 4. But these were two very close teams going in, so not a real surprise. Two tremendous games, though, last Saturday in the Morris County semifinals. Outstanding on the account of all 4 teams. They really represented themselves well. It was exciting. This is going to be a fun final.
Oh, absolutely. Wednesday will be another fun final.
Yeah.
Somerset, we've got Ridge, which knocked off Bridgewater, and Immaculata, which beat Montgomery, 2 Skyline Conference teams. They know each other a little bit.
They know each other a little bit, yeah. At the last Immaculata Ridge game this past season, Immaculata was a little better defensively. Kevin Albert and his defensive fellas over, and John Pillon and the guys at Immaculata were just a little stronger defensively than Ridge's offense. One thing about it, Alex Otero did a very good job on face-offs that day against Immaculata. If he can control the face-offs for Ridge and get that offense going a little sooner than they were able to the last time against Immaculata, it's going to be a very tough game. Immaculata just was so strong defensively that game. Because of the defense, they were able to possess offensively, and the defense just gave nothing away. I think it's going to be an excellent game. I think Ridge has a little better chance of maybe generating some offense. They're going to have to. But I think that maybe they will this time. They might have worked out a couple things. But, you know, Immaculata is having an outstanding year right now. And, again, if you're going to play defense the way they have been lately, it's going to be tough to beat them.
Definitely. And then jumping all the way to Sunday, we've got the Essex County Finals. Glen Ridge, which beat Montclair. Seton Hall, which beat West Essex. We were saying any combination of these 4 teams would have been a good game.
Absolutely. Those 4 teams were fantastic, and you wouldn't have been disappointed by seeing any of those. This is going to be a fun game, this Glen Ridge-Seton Hall game. Glen Ridge-Seton Hall last year was an outstanding game in the semifinals. Glen Ridge beat them 12-11. And then Glen Ridge lost a heartbreaker in overtime to West Essex in the final. So Glen Ridge really wants to win. They have not won this championship yet. Seton Hall has a couple. So Seton Hall knows what it's like to get there and win. One thing about Seton Hall is they're playing excellent lacrosse. They're playing their best lacrosse right now. Graham Horvath is doing an excellent job of leading that offense. Mike DiTomaso is not getting, no one can get a ground ball against this guy. He's an outstanding, this is a kid, great secondary player from the football team. He gets every ground ball. But here's the problem. So does Matt McMahon from Glen Ridge. Matt McMahon, big, tall defender. He's going to UPenn. He gets every ground ball. So it's going to be exciting between the restraining lines. Who gets these balls? It's going to be outstanding. Glen Ridge did a fantastic job of controlling the pace against Montclair. They played a good job defensively. Troy Catalano played 3 quarters of outstanding defense. Then he went down with a hamstring pull. So his defense did a great job of stopping Montclair. Just enough to win that 8-7 game. But Glen Ridge settled offense, did a tremendous job of keeping the ball away from Montclair's offense. So that's what now Seton Hall's got to do. Seton Hall's defense has got to stop that offense of Glen Ridge and force them into some mistakes so Seton Hall can get some transition goals. Glen Ridge didn't allow transition goals against Montclair.
It's going to be a lot of interesting action here. And next week we'll probably be talking about states, which is crazy.
Yeah.
As always, come
Especially
back.
Group 1, right?
Oh.
How are we going to talk
Group
about that?
1. Come back to the Star Ledger and NJ.com. He's Mike Kinney. I'm Jackie Friedman. We'll see you next time.